My name is Carmen Linder, and I'm the founder and CEO of Gotta Have S'more. I'm here seeking an investment of $75,000 in exchange for 25% equity in my company. Quick show of hands here. Who likes s'mores? Me too. But you know what I don't like? Camping. So I decided to set out and revolutionize the dessert industry. I want to introduce you to the smuffin. The smuffin is a s'more in the shape of a mini muffin, and I promise you have never seen or tasted anything quite like this before. You don't have to take my word for it, because you get to try some right now.
Barbara, I want you to remember something. A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They sure look yummy, huh?
They are yummy. So the middle one is dark chocolate. There's one that's chocolate with caramel, and another half that is
Thank you.
milk chocolate.
Oh, that's a good one.
Carmen, it's got to be 1,000,000 calories.
It's not 1,000,000 calories. It's only 200 calories, but I'm not trying to market these as fat-free. And so now that you've tried your very first muffin, you know why my customers are constantly coming back saying, Carmen, I gotta have s'more.
Okay, Carmen, what are your sales?
My sales to date for 2.5 years are $250,000. And that's just within the local LA market.
What do you think you're going to do this year?
This year, my forecast is to do $165,000.
How do you sell them, Carmen?
75% of my customers come direct to me online or they phone in. That's been my primary focus over the first 2 years.
Do any stores carry them as well?
So there are a few stores that carry them, local specialty bakeries, wine stores.
How much do you sell it for, and what does it cost you to make?
Costs me to make $9.34 a dozen. I charge $29.95 a dozen. We deliver throughout Los Angeles, and just recently I was able to launch the national shipping. These are the boxes that I ship them in.
Do you ship them frozen?
Ship them frozen, 5 pounds of dry ice with a cooler.
How much is that cost for shipping?
Shipping cost alone is $54.
Whoa!
Which is
That's a
high,
lot.
but
Stop the madness, Carmen. Let's walk through this. You've got a dozen little schmuffins or s'mores in there, and I have to pay $60 to get them to my Honey Bunny in New York. All right? That is like $10 a s'more.
that's right in line with all my competitors.
Is there anything else out in the market comparable to this?
No, this is my baby. I trademarked the name Smuffin. I didn't want to just call it a s'more because honestly, it's so much more than a s'more.
It's a schmuffin.
It's a smuffin.
I get it, but the cost is freaking me out. I'm just thinking,
What do you think is expensive?
it's $10 a schmuffer.
My target market, they're high-end customers. They're used to paying
But
shipping.
why argue
and
with you,
I'm
Carmen?
getting...
You're doing it today. You're selling them at
Not
that
that
price.
many. You haven't sold
And-
many schmuffers at
She
that
sells
price.
$165,000 a year.
Are you selling a lot of product that costs $60 a box? Come on.
Yes,
That's
$50.
crazy. Am I the only person who says that's insane? I mean, you FedEx this across the country,
You wouldn't
or you
believe-
send your children to college. You choose one. Like, think
You
about
wouldn't
that.
believe the frenzy that these things create. This is the next dessert craze.
All right, Carmen, I'm not going to invest in your schminkles. I'm out.
Sorry, Carmen.
What's your background?
I was an advertising sales executive. I was laid off during the recession. I got a severance package. My husband and I had always dreamed of starting a s'more store. And
I never met somebody that loves s'mores more than you.
when you say s'more, it brings back happy memories and people automatically smile. I see this all the time at events. They're like, oh my gosh, these are unique. What is this, a cupcake? I'm like, oh no, it's better than a cupcake. It's a smuffin. And then they taste it and then they just fall over.
Then they order it and go bankrupt.
They come back. They come back and they order over and over. My biggest cost was investing in getting the national shipping down.
Why don't you just stay local then?
Yeah,
If it was going to
like
cost you
why
all
Because
your
I don't
money.
want to stay local. I want everybody to be able to have these. I want
That's
muffins and
completely
gotta have
different though
s'more to
than
be a
that-
national name.
That's a whole different thing than trying to make money. You have a huge market in Los Angeles, and you've got willing customers. Why focus on trying to solve a problem that's not really a problem?
This was one focus. I'm also now wanting to start focusing on wholesaling as well.
Carmen, you're so in love with your muffins, you can't see the dollars from the marshmallows. I'm out.
Carmen, you put yourself in a position where you have to ask for $75,000 from us and give up 25% equity to fix a problem that isn't generating any sales. All I see is problems.
I see it as building my distribution.
The muffins were good. I'm out.
Your strategy is smuffing crazy. So, I'm out.
I like nothing more than a real s'more. But when I tasted this, it didn't taste anything really like it. So I'm going out just because I don't like the muffin. And I feel badly telling you that,
Okay,
okay? But good luck to you.
thank you. It was just weird that they didn't go bananas over them. It's almost like I was in the Twilight Zone because that's not the typical reaction.
How can there only be a dozen of them in that box?
Because it's full of ice. You're shipping water across the country.